Hello everyone, welcome back to the Techno Wizard. In today's lecture, we'll see the transient state analysis of the control system. Basically, हम zero and first order system की analysis देखेंगे in today's lecture. Okay, so also follow us on Facebook, Telegram, Instagram, and the YouTube channel for the important updates. Okay, so फर्स्ट लेट अस सी व्हाट इज़ ट्रांजिएंट स्टेट एनालिसिस. सो सबसे पहले हमारे दिमाग में एक इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन आएगा कि वाई द ट्रांजिएंट्स अकर इन द सिस्टम. सो इसके बेसिकली different type of reasons can be there, but generally transients occur होते हैं whenever there is energy storing elements present in the system. Energy storing elements like inductor and capacitor अगर हमारे circuit में present हैं, so because of them the transients will occur, because we know that inductor and the capacitor they don't allow the sudden change in current and voltage, right? because अगर inductor को current को suddenly change करना है so it will require infinite voltage, जो कि practically possible नहीं है, इसीलिए transients occur हो जाते हैं system के अंदर. ऑल्सो दे कैन बी अनदर रीज़न लाइक अगर हम अपने सिस्टम में एक सडन इनपुट अप्लाई करें या सडनली हम लोड को डिस्कनेक्ट कर देते हैं सर्किट से, तब भी ट्रांजिएंट्स अकर होते हैं. सो प्रैक्टिकल सिस्टम में ट्रांजिएंट्स विल डिके आफ्टर सम टाइम विच इज़ अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 4 to 5 टाइम कॉन्स्टेंट्स उन्हें लगते हैं. सो ट्रांजिएंट डिके करने के बाद देन इट विल रीच टू द स्टडी स्टेट, राइट? So let me write what are the reasons why the transients occur. So transient will occur. So transients occur. So first is because of energy storing elements present in the system. Energy storage element like L and C, because they won't allow the sudden change in current and the voltage. Also, if we suddenly apply the input or disconnect the load, so in the transient state analysis we will deal with the nature of the response. It means we will deal with the output के नेचर को हम स्टडी करेंगे व्हेन इट इज सब्जेक्टेड टू एन इनपुट, एंड ट्रांजिएंट विल डिपेंड ऑन द ऑर्डर ऑफ द कंट्रोल सिस्टम, राइट? सो सपोज हमने ये इनपुट अप्लाई किया तो कुछ टाइम तक ट्रांजिएंट स्टेट विल बी देयर एंड देन इट विल रीच टू द स्टडी स्टेट. सो इट मीन्स किसी भी सिग्नल के अंदर दो पार्ट्स होंगे, वन इज ट्रांजिएंट स्टेट and then it will reach to steady state. So the transient state will depend on the order of the control system, and the steady state will depend on the type of the control system. So I have already explained in the previous lecture that order is obtained from the closed loop transfer function. So closed loop transfer function या characteristic equation में highest power of s will indicate the order of the system. So closed loop transfer function, that is characteristic equation, is given by 1 plus gh is equal to 0. So इसमें s की जो highest power होगी that will be the order of the system. Similarly type is obtained from the open loop transfer function, that is g of s into h of s में the number of poles lying at the origin will indicate the type of the system, and इसमें generally h of s की value is 1, that is we consider the unity feedback system, right? So next let us see what is zero order system. So first of all, let us see the generalized representation of a transfer function. So we know that transfer function is defined as the Laplace of output by Laplace of input is R of s. So generalized representation is B naught by a power n, a n, s power n plus a n minus 1. These are the coefficients, okay? S power n minus 1 so on up to प्लस ए वन ऑफ एस प्लस ए नॉट इज कांस्टेंट. सो हम ज़ीरो ऑर्डर सिस्टम की बात कर रहे हैं. सो ज़ीरो ऑर्डर सिस्टम इट मीन्स द हाइएस्ट पावर ऑफ एस इन द ट्रांसफर फंक्शन इन द डिनोमिनेटर इट विल बी ज़ीरो. इट मीन्स एस पावर विल बी ज़ीरो. सो हेयर it means these all terms will not be considered in the zero order system because हमें s power 0 चाहिए in the denominator. So it means transfer function for the zero order system will be equal to b naught by a naught, and system के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ gains present होते हैं. तो अगर हम लेट करते हैं k is the gain of the system. So in this transfer function gain value will be b naught by a naught because this is a constant. So it means our transfer function for the zero order system will be simply equal to k. Okay, so this is the transfer function for a zero order system. It means zero order system may output is proportional to input, that is c of s is proportional to r of s. So अगर हम ग्राफ प्लॉट करते हैं between the output and the input for the zero order, then it will be linear, that is output is varying proportional to the input, right? So examples of the zero order system is measuring instrument like potentiometer. So example of zero order system is potentiometer. Next we have is first order system. So first order system का transfer function will be c of s by r of s. So as it is first order, so in the denominator the highest power of s will be 1. Okay, so this will be given by b naught by a1s plus a naught. So now let us represent this in the time constant form, which is 1 plus ts. So let us divide the numerator and the denominator by a naught. Okay, so it will be equal to c of s by r of s will be equal to b naught by a naught by a1 by a naught s plus 1. So now this is represented in the time constant form. So let k is the gain of the system, so it will be equal to gain value is b naught by a naught, and this is representing टाइम कांस्टेंट बिकॉज हमने इसे टाइम कांस्टेंट फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करा है विच इज़ 1 plus ts. सो द टाइम कांस्टेंट ऑफ द सिस्टम विल बी इक्वल टू time constant t is given by a1 by a naught. So the transfer function for the first order system, that is c of s by r of s, is k by 1 plus ts. Okay, so this is the transfer function for the first order system. So here in the denominator the highest power of s is 1. Okay, now if we talk about the examples of the first order system, so most of the practical system they comes under the category of the first order. For example, thermal systems जितने भी होते हैं and like thermometer, these are the examples of first order जिसमें delay present होता है, right? Thermometer, thermometer and liquid level system, these are some of the examples of first order system. Also RC network or RL network, these are also the examples of first order. Okay, next, सो फर्स्ट ऑर्डर सिस्टम के अंदर दो पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हैं अगर हम उसके आउटपुट वेवफॉर्म को प्लॉट करते हैं. या तो सिस्टम विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द ज़ीरो. सो सच टाइप ऑफ सिस्टम्स आर कॉल्ड the systems which are initially at rest or initially relaxed. Okay, so suppose in this waveform it is reaching to the final value 1, but it can be some other value k. Okay, so this is a graph of practical system, but अगर हम ideal graph को plot करते हैं then it will be like this, and this time is called as time constant. So ideally the time constant is defined as the time it will take to reach the final value, right? So this is the time constant, but practically it is defined as the time taken by the response to reach 63% of the final value, that is k, that is it is reaching to 63% of the final value, that is 0.63, right? Next possibility is that it will not start from 0, right? It means system is initially having some value, that is it is t, and here we are having c of t. So suppose the waveform is something like this, and it means system is initially having some value k of I and it is reaching up to k naught, right? So such systems are initially not at rest, that is they are holding some value. Okay, so अगर हम इसके आउटपुट का एक्सप्रेशन देखेंगे then it will be given by, so we know that the expression for the output is given by C final plus initial minus final into e to the power minus t by time constant. So C of t, so here the final value जहाँ तक आउटपुट पहुँचेगा इट विल बी इक्वल टू सम के, इट कैन बी वन और एनीथिंग, राइट? इनिशियली द सिस्टम इज रेस्ट, so it is starting from the 0 minus k into e to the power minus t by tau. So it means C of t expression when the system is initially at rest is given by k into e to the power minus t by capital T, where capital T is the time constant. Okay, so this is the expression when the system is initially at rest. Now system अगर initially rest पे नहीं है then what will be the expression for the output? So it will be given by final value is k naught plus initially it is starting from ki minus k naught into e to the power minus t by capital T. Okay, so this is the expression when the system is having some initial value ki. So now let us see a question to understand this concept. A thermometer having first order dynamics. So I have already explained that thermometer comes under the category of first order system, is subjected to a sudden temperature change of 30 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius if it has a time constant of 5 seconds. What temperature will be indicated by it after the 5 second? So here that there is a sudden temperature change from the 30 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius. It means thermometer is initially having the value of Ki and it is reaching up to 150 which is K naught, right? So first order है system, so उसके output का expression will be given by K naught plus Ki minus k naught e to the power minus t by capital T, which is time constant. So time constant is also given, which is 5 second. We have to calculate the thermometer reading after the 5 second. So k naught value is 150 plus k of I is 30 minus 150 into e to the power. We have to calculate after 5 second. So it will be equal to 150 minus 120, it will be equal to e to the power minus 1, which is 0.37. So we are getting C of t as 105.6 degrees Celsius. So this is the answer for this question. So thank you for watching this lecture. Please subscribe to the Technovizard channel for more such videos.